All right, it's morning. Everyone is well rested. Your health is back to full. You recover half of your hit dice. Your spells and abilities have refreshed. You are brand new yous. What would you guys like to do today?
Probably hand in a head.
Probably Ensel Cauldron.
Yep.
I think we gotta go back to town hall, yes.
As we're just waking up and doing the breakfast thing, I'm just gonna casually talk to the party and be like, with great courage, we won, didn't we?
I look really unimpressed at this.
I shot you through the heart.
And you're to blame.
Claire gives love a bad name.
Ennui,
Yes.
I said this to Jennifer, and now I'm going to say it to you. Do not ever do that again.
Do what, though?
Rush in when you're so close to already being dead. Your lives are more important.
Friend, I understand your hesitation, but no life is more important than the other. And the mark of a good person.
Shut up.
I'm sorry, Nocta, but I'm actually with Ennui on this one. I died living a life that I couldn't face. I don't want to die that way again.
You can face things when you're not almost dead already. You look like shit.
And as Nocta does that, I'm just going to put my remaining hand on his shoulder and be like, thank you for your courage.
I'm going to push your hand off or shrug your hand off my shoulder.
That's fine. And be like, these eggs are great, or whatever the fuck we eat in Easthaven.
You're buying food?
Yeah, bitch, I'm buying breakfast.
Right,
Ennui's
like, I almost died. Now today I live.
Yeah.
And when Fagin talks, I'm just going to give Fagin a long, flat look. Like a look that says nothing. And then I'm not going to respond.
What did I miss? Is there some, like, contextual stuff that my autistic brain missed?
No.
Okay.
Mine missed it too.
You guys are going to go to town hall?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Town hall is still hustling and bustling as you guys get there. A lot of guards kind of just making... just keeping watch, checking the scene, still looking for evidence and all that.
If we encounter... shit, her name's not Arvin. What's her name?
Imdra?
Imdra. I'm just going to... Before anything else, I'm just going to say I'm sorry for your losses. Thank you for your help. Oh, actually, I don't know if she helped, so I'll just say I'm sorry for your losses, because that's all I know.
She is not outside, but if you go into town hall, you'll probably be able to find her pretty quick.
Yeah.
And we need to hand in the head to her anyway, so...
Well, I'm not handing in the head unless she asks for actual evidence.
Yeah, otherwise, baby, we got dinner.
I'm not going to just drop a head on her desk.
Sabo's dead.
Yeah, but Zabo lives in all of us through her cannibalism. His cannibalism, sorry, his. You guys do, as you guys go into town hall, you do find Imdra within the hall that you guys were fighting in last night. The statue has been chipped to pieces, but luckily, due to your guys' intervention, the Dwerger weren't able to walk away with all of the Shardolin they wanted to, meaning you guys hopefully pushed their plans back a little bit. When you see Imdra, she steps towards you guys. She looks like she hasn't slept since last night, with heavy bags under her eyes. And the first thing she says as you guys approach is she looks at Fagin and says, "I must apologize for how I reacted to you last night. You must understand the stress of what was happening, and I acted quickly and poorly. And I hope you understand that it was the situation, not you. For I know you are all good people."
I drop my arms, and I say, I accept your apology. It was wrong of me to act the way I did.
Anyways, I would like to offer you all a reward for your services that you offered last night. While it cannot be a monetary reward, I would like to offer you guys a little bit of a point of trust and power within Easthaven.
Meaning?
When you are in Easthaven, I would like to offer you support how I can in any endeavors or help you might need. You help my people, so in turn, I want to help you.
Noble and kind. Thank you.
And I suppose we also should discuss how your search for the fisherman went. Shall we go to my office? Assuming you have news for me.
Please, lead the way.
She motions to the door you walked through that you guys are all standing in front of, and just kind of...
Yeah.
Oh, behind us. Okay.
So, what did you guys find there, if anything, in your search? Tell me everything.
Well,
She
The
begins to
fishermen are
write
dead.
notes as you guys speak.
We did find the fisherman.
This is our new friend.
I'm sorry, I don't have your name. What is your name?
Banner.
And what is your purpose in Easthaven? She flips back a few pages and writes it down.
Can you spell that, please?
No, that's fine. I won't spell it. But I have come through here many times. I am a hunter in 10 towns.
He saved our lives and he travels with us now.
For as long as he wants to.
All right. So you found the fishermen. I assume the fact that they are not with you or have checked in with me that they were all deceased. Is that
I
accurate?
found a
That
witch.
is correct.
It absolutely is, yes.
Going by the name of Chiselbone, and she confessed to killing your fishermen before we ended her.
Seems very cut and dry, doesn't it?
Would you like
Don't say it.
no don't the details
Of?
the combat?
No. I see you all standing here and no witch coming to claim a reward, so I'm just going to assume that you guys won.
Yes, that is correct. She is dead.
Assumption.
That's
It
good.
did turn.
Maybe I will send some of our more honored guards out to explore if it's the cave that I'm thinking of.
It
There
is.
was a water monster that chased us away as we made off.
Yeah.
So
I do not
Be
remember this
wary.
part.
I'll
must
take
have
note of- I'll
blacked
take
out.
note of that, thank you. Now, as for your reward, I can offer you one of two things.
A hug. A hearty handshake.
Do you remember the man as you came in who was burning out on the bonfire as an offering to Ariel when you first came here?
we know
Yes.
not
I must
the
have
man,
blacked
but
out.
we remember the burning. Yes.
We've
You
confiscated.
guys thought it was me, remember?
As I said, we've confiscated some of his goods, and I've been giving authorization by the speaker to dole out some of these goods as your rewards. He is offering you the choice of either a scroll that was in the wizard's care, or this gray bag.
That's
not
a
a
bag of
decision.
holding.
Myself.
Egg!
May we inspect the items before making our
Loot
choice?
chest!
Ennui is just like, no, thank you, and he's gonna like step back from this decision.
It's a bag of
Yes, you
gotta
can
be.
look at them as you wish.
I don't think it's a bag of holding, but
Shh. He's a wizard. It's fine.
oh, maybe.
Maybe
I
it's
think
a
we take the bag.
bag of
we take
fuck
the bag.
yourself.
Would you guys like to examine it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Who is going to play with the bag?
Oh, Tips, I'm really excited about the bag.
What do you do with the bag?
I open it.
It appears to be empty.
Arcana, hey?
You're not sure what this is.
All right, interesting. Now I'm going to
Flip it inside out.
investigate.
I really enjoy the image of just Nocta being like, "Ooh, yes."
Ooh.
That was bad. But I will take Mike's advice and flip it inside out.
Nothing happens.
Cool. All right.
Would
It's
you
a
like to
beautiful
flip it
bag.
back normal and reach into the bag?
Yes.
When you reach in the bag, you feel a small fuzzy object in your hand.
Is it a kiwi? I really like kiwi
Do you
fruit.
pull the fuzzy object out?
I pull the fuzzy object out.
As you pull it out, you seem to be holding a
Chewinga.
small piece of brown fuzz.
What is that? Let me see. That looks like something from Animal.
I need to stop trying to figure things out.
That looks like something.
Yeah, I'll give it to Mike.
Is this? I'm gonna look at it and be like, is this a piece of an animal?
It's just fuzz. Just
It's just
brown fuzz.
That is no animal I know of.
What would you guys like
I
to
thi-
do with this brown fuzz?
I'm gonna put my hand back in the thing.
You feel another piece of another fuzz in there as you put your hand in.
What if I like rummage?
It's just one piece of fuzz.
Okay, interesting. There's
How
more of
big
that
is
in
the
this bag.
fuzz?
It's just tiny. It's like this. Just
Oh,
a small
no.
piece of fuzz.
I'm gonna like drop it on the ground.
Can you
How
roll a
does it
d8
fall?
for me, please?
Oh, no.
Yeah, I can.
I want this bag.
Me too.
Holy shit.
Mike's character instant dies.
Bye. It's been nice.
The fuzz, when it hits the ground,
Explodes.
transforms, taking shape, and it transforms into a panther.
Oh no!
I'm killing my character off, and I am now playing a dark elf ranger with dual wielding scimitars, and no one is stopping me, and that is mine.
The panther looks at you guys and just kind of waits orders.
Okay, it's not
pet it.
hostile. Good,
I
good,
pet
good,
it.
good,
I
good,
pet
good,
it.
good,
I
good.
pet it so hard.
May I make a handle animal?
You don't need to. It is
I
listening
don't
to
think you need to.
I'm just gonna pet it and be like,
I'm gonna turn to the captain.
We take the bag. Thank you.
Yes, I think we'll take the
Wait,
bag.
wait! I want to.
No,
I want to read
doesn't
this
matter.
scroll. Fine.
If you don't know
She
the
grabs the
bag.
scroll
what the
and
scroll
puts it
is
back on
anyway.
the counter behind her.
We also found a powerful artifact. Jennifer is like unaffected by the cat, just does not care. We also found a powerful artifact that we think may be of use to the town. It appears to be a cauldron of unlimited food.
Indra stands at that and says, "Excuse me?"
I wouldn't say it's unlimited exactly, but it can certainly make vast quantities, enough to feed the whole town.
You just pour water in it, right, Justin?
Yeah, you have to pour water in and stir for 1 minute, and then you
Do
get
we have
stew.
it with us?
Yeah, I assume Joanna's still holding it.
I'll
She's just still carrying it with her life.
Like, put it down. I'll pour
Glong.
water into it and just start stirring.
She
as you're
says, wait,
explaining.
no, please, one second. I must get the speaker. He'll want to know of this.
Okay, well, I've stirred for 30 seconds, so I'll just... I'm sure it'll...
Can I see that
I'm sure
bag
it
again?
banks.
Sorry, the bag? Yeah, I hand it to you and just pet the panther.
I'm gonna take while the speaker's coming. I'm gonna take out another piece of fuzz. And I'm gonna drop it on the ground.
Is the panther still there?
Yep.
Just
Give me a D8.
Watch as
Hey.
they fight each other, because there can be only one.
I have an important
can
question.
be only one.
Is this the wand
it's a
of the
panther
Tiger
again.
Planet, but as a bag?
Another 5.
Another
Another
five.
panther
two panthers.
appears
This
out
is
of
a
the
bag
fuzz.
of
My
panthers.
God. There's 2 now.
Nocta drops to the ground is like, this is the best day of my life.
It's
This
Wednesday.
is a bag of panthers.
I know I've just joined you guys, but I will pay you anything for this bag. You can keep my share of the cauldron. I do not care.
No, this is ours. This is not yours.
But this is what I'm saying.
Justin has a face that says the speaker wants to come back in.
Yeah.
No, you guys
That's
talk.
fair.
You guys are talking.
Oh, okay.
I'm more of a dog
I didn't say
person,
until
so I
the
don't
speaker
really
comes.
care.
So as soon as the speaker comes in, I would stop talking.
I guess out of curiosity, how many belly rubs can you give a panther before it kills you?
How
with
many
this
This one, it's not
panthers?
going to kill us.
With this panther, endless.
How many panthers do you think are in that
I am
bag?
just
I don't know.
enamored with the first panther. I'm in love with it.
All right, I will let you guys know. This is a bag of tricks. 3 times a day, you can pull out a fuzzy object and have it turn into an animal. The animal lasts until it dies or until dawn. And then it's friendly to you, and as a bonus action on your turn, you can command it to how it move and what actions it takes on its next turn.
We are gonna be so badass walking through town with
Two
fucking
Two panthers.
I would, once again, as all magic things, be a bit cautious about using them.
Yeah.
Don't walk around with panthers all the time.
Okay, I
Can
I have
we,
a very important question. Is Russell in this bag? Are we
this
gonna
is-
pull
I-
out
I'm
an
not- I don't
angry
do any of
Russell?
the joke stuff anymore. This is a real thing.
I just assumed
real
that you
item.
were like, this is a real thing. I'm gonna put Russell in it.
No. After a few
You know-
moments, Imdra comes in with the speaker, and the speaker gasps when he sees 2 panthers in the office.
Don't worry, they are with us.
Can you make a persuasion check, please?
Oh yeah.
I would love to make a persuasion check by extension of me just playing with the panther and having a good time. Is that allowed?
No.
But never mind then.
The speaker, so excited about the news of an infinite source of food, swallows his fear and steps in, extends a hand and says, "Hello. I believe I have met some of you on the docks. I am Speaker Daneth Whalen, and I hear that you found a very important magic item on a quest for dear Imdra, and you are looking to part with said item."
This is all true, yes.
I start stirring again.
He watches it, his eyes like wide. When it turns into stew, he pulls out a small copper cup and then just pulls it, takes a deep sip, and you just see this warmth move through the man's body. And he says, "I will offer you each 500 gold of gemstones for this cauldron."
Thank you.
We accept.
It'll take me a few days to get these gemstones in order, so if you don't mind spending some time in Easthaven for a few more days, I just need to call some contacts and get some debts paid, and then we're in business.
Is this the episode of Sopranos I was talking about where we go kneecap people?
Do you have anything for us to do? Like any more jobs while
Honestly,
we wait
what
around
Imdra
town?
told me of what you guys did yesterday, or this evening, this morning, rather, in the main hall with the statue, there's nothing more I could ask.
No, I mean, like, do you need any, like, wells dug? We're gonna be here for a few days, like...
Honestly, from everything you've been through, I think you guys deserve just some rest and relaxation.
Much appreciated.
If you
Thank
want.
you.
I can offer you access to my private bathhouse.
Ooh.
Yes.
Henri is in. Henri needs a full wash, and he is in.
Well then, tonight, We will drink, and we will enjoy some time at the bathhouse. If you have any guests you want to bring, please feel free.
Can I bring this
Easthaven
panther?
welcomes you with open arms.
When she says if there's any guests you'd like to bring, I'd like to extend like my elbow and arm for Blair to take.
Later.
And then I'll just slink it to my side.
He
All
takes
right,
another
cool.
scoop of the stew. Imdra, we could feed everyone in Easthaven with this. This is an incredible find. We truly owe you our lives.
Eh.
And all we ask in return is spiked armor.
I studied. I can't do spikes.
They're making light of this because they don't know how to accept your appreciation. Thank you. We are happy to have helped, and thank you for the payment. It will help us help others.
Where are you staying at the White Lady Inn?
Yes.
Yes.
Tonight I will send someone to bring you to my bathhouse.
Justin, I just sent you a message on Facebook.
Ooh, spicy.
Spicy secrets.
Ooh.
I have added the bag of tricks to my inventory.
Thank you, Mike.
To your inventory. Mike's
Yeah.
character leaves.
Is there anything you guys want to do?
Yeah,
Just
play
how-
a rogue. Play
How
a
much
ranger.
of
have a
the
panther.
day is left today?
Almost the entire day.
The
We
entire.
just
I know.
woke up.
I want to know how many hours.
It's probably about 9. It's probably about like 7 in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe a bit later. Probably like closer to 9 because you guys probably fought around like 1.
Okay.
And that combat took
I
16 seconds.
quick. You guys are quick. Banner would go off to do his regular sort of just around town, do some hunting. That's what he does.
I'm gonna wait to see what everybody else does, but I have a plan for what I want to do if they're not doing what I want to do.
I'm gonna go to the inn and make friends with the bard.
I am.
Yeah.
I'm gonna invite Joanna and her fighter expertise
Jennifer.
to Jennifer. Excuse me, Madame de Brace. I'm gonna invite Madame de Brace to go shopping with me and lend her expertise into what I should be looking for in armor and defense for close combat fighter.
Jennifer wanted to go and see if she could get a date with that Scython character, but
I'm gonna
she
invite you.
No,
You don't need to
she
come.
comes along. Party comes first.
Dick comes first.
Jennifer's still young at this. She doesn't know that.
If Dick came first, it would be Scython.
I mean, Dick pretty much always comes first. Let's be honest. Hey, let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn to Joanna and be like, Joanna, go talk to Scython. He said he had leads for us. I will pretend that I know anything about close combat fighting for Ennui.
I'm going to give her a quick rundown then. That Ennui is too lithe and small of frame to be able to carry any of the heaviest armors. He needs something that he can move and breathe in. And he needs something that will allow his natural body motions to go unimpeded.
I'm taking notes.
But still have lots of pockets in case he needs components.
Beautiful.
And yeah, then she's going to leave and go find Scython.
Amazing.
I want to tag along behind Jennifer. Like, I'm not walking with her, but I'm just following her at a distance.
Nocta, what are you up to?
Oh, I'm going to the inn to make friends with the bard.
Sure.
Learn at his feet.
Split the party.
All right, so I think you don't need to actually roleplay your armor stuff, right? You've made your purchases already?
No,
Okay,
God no.
If anything, all Ennui tries to do is put his arm around Blair at some point.
Are we saying at this point we have the money? Or no?
No, you actually technically don't have the money yet, so
Yeah,
you
not
can
yet.
get your armor
Soon.
fitted and like on order
Yeah.
once payment comes.
Beauty.
I'll
do
you guys
that.
leave the cauldron at the?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we're getting robbed. Fuck.
See any
I'm
reason
on the
not to
hook.
trust them.
I'm on the hook for this now, and I don't have money for it.
All right, we'll do Joanna first as she
Yeah.
reaches the wet trout.
Big
It's not the only
knock.
thing that's gonna be wet.
Bigger knock.
Sorry,
But,
I'm so sorry.
Joanna, when you step inside, Scython is not there because it's 9 in the morning.
I'm gonna go up to the innkeeper and say, "Hi, I'm sorry I stood on your."
Oh, the tavern keeper? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry I stood on your table last time, but I promise it was for a very good reason, and everything's much better now. Do you know where the fellow named Scython stays?
He has a home nearby.
Could you give me the directions for it?
Well, I've never been there, lassie. He comes in usually for lunch if you can wait a few hours.
Sure. What does he normally eat?
Well, knucklehead trout, the only thing we serve here.
Perfect. Can I get 2 orders of the best knucklehead trout ready when he shows up?
Not a problem. She extends her hand for some coin.
I'm going to shake her hand first and then realize that I'm not actually the hero of town and nobody gives a fuck, and then I'm going to pay her.
She then moves around. Fagin, do you walk into the tavern?
I do.
You see Joanna standing or sitting at the bar.
I will go and sit next to her. So you just wanted a drink in the morning?
Who doesn't?
The barkeep turns. 2 drinks? Is that what you're after? I can get you one right now.
No, I'm all right, thank you. Unless my friends here would like one.
I don't drink. Perhaps, do you have anything that isn't alcoholic? Nothing then, but thank you.
What is your problem with me?
You're selfish, feckless,
Oh.
and you're only here to care about one person. I
You
have
see the...
no reason.
Oh, sorry. You keep going.
I have no reason to trust you, and every time I even give you the slightest chance at it, you show no concern for anyone around you, except for Blair and who she chooses to have concern for.
You see the barkeep spit into her rag and then wipe down
Ew.
a mug.
I'm so glad we didn't have drinks. Anyways.
I have an important question for everyone in our group, which is why they're doing this in the first place. You weren't here for it, but there was a prophecy given to us that we would be involved in saving 10 towns and ending the Rime. And if I can be completely honest with you, I don't think you'll hang around that long. I don't see you caring about anyone outside of this group.
I was not here for said prophecy. Perhaps I am not meant to be part of it. But then again, maybe you're wrong. And I'll reach into my bag and pull out the music box and I'll slide it across the counter and I'll walk out of the tavern. And I'm gonna disappear for 8 hours.
Nocta. Back at the inn, Ronaldo is playing his lute in the morning, just nice and quiet and soft.
Hey, Ronaldo?
Ronaldo, actually.
Ronaldo, sorry.
Get it wrong on purpose, then he gets your attention. Yeah, like it.
Yeah, it's called nagging.
Congratulations on your excellent find. I see the seance went well.
You wouldn't believe it. A ghostly figure appeared and started writing message to us on frosted glass. It warned us of a witch in the caves nearby in Loch Dinishir.
Oh, we killed that yesterday.
Fantastic! And then it went further to tell us about Dwerger living on a ship, which we knew was happening. And then it also spoke of a great treasure and pinpointed the exact point for where the White Lady's gold was kept.
I'm just curious, where was it? Like, it's obviously you have it all already. If you don't have it all, you don't have to tell me, of course.
Down at the bottom of Loch Dinishir.
Who swam that far?
Oh, we had a few. We went in shifts. We dropped an anchor down, climbed down the thing.
Yeah.
Had sent ships another one back to warm up those who dived under. Then we pulled it up. Took us no more than 2 hours. We were back before dawn. Well, whatever dawn. You know, when the moon disappears.
Yeah. I'm sorry I missed it. Ennui can be a little stubborn.
Well, you know, some people, when faced with greatness, choose rather to just slip back into mediocrity. They're scared of their full potential. There's a lot of people like that in Icewind Dale.
That was deep.
I'm going to help. I'm going to help Bardaban upkeep the inn. He lets me stay here for free.
Oh, wow.
A good chunk of the money is going to be to make the White Lady Inn that much nicer for visitors.
That's spectacular.
And there's going to be a small performance stage right here for me. And I'm going to buy... Have you heard of these magic candles that when you light shine different colors? Think of the stage presence I will have when I perform on stage with those.
I like this guy.
You should see if anyone has a spell called Tensor's Floating Disc, and you can, like, go around the room with the colors going off and play White Snake. It'd be sick.
He writes that down.
I love how you started studying at the feet of the master and immediately became player over NPC dynamic.
So I'm pretty new to this whole bard thing. You have any tips and tricks and...
Yes, you must consider your voice a paintbrush and your audience the canvas. Every note you sing, every word you choose must all focus in on telling a story. And the stories that matter most, that you should tell, are the stories that feel important to you. Think of something crucial or memorable, or some moment you were scared, or when you felt in complete control, or even powerless. Something that's stuck with you, and make a song about that. Or... everyone loves a song about a troll. Those also do really well.
Still working on the whole singing bit. I'm definitely more of a spoken word kind of guy.
Well, that's all good as well. It doesn't matter the tone of your voice, but that your story is true. Not true, as in you don't need to actually fight a troll to sing about trolls. There's dozens you can copy and...
Oh, I've fought a troll. It's fine. Thank you. You want to grab a drink later?
Oh, sorry, I
of
can't.
Water? Oh, okay.
I'm banned from the tavern.
Oh!
1
second. This sounds fascinating.
Oh, you see, he then goes on to weave a story that ends pretty quickly because he says he sung too much at the tavern and everyone hated him, so they banned him. Bardaban is the only one who lets him sing anymore because most of his songs revolve around the White Lady.
What are you going to do now that you've finished your business with the White Lady? Are you going to find another muse?
No. The best stories to sing are ones with a good ending.
Thank you. And then...
lunchtime comes, and Scython comes in, and when he sees you, Joanna, he says, "Ah! How long have you been here?"
Not long.
Oh, only a couple of hours now, I suppose.
Did you get much sleep after the chaos last night?
I did, actually. It's one of the first times I've slept well in weeks.
It's something about your kind, the heroes. You always rest very well when the time comes to rest. You never seem to toss or turn or have strange nightmares. You just sleep for 8 hours straight. It's fantastic.
You've experience with how adventurers sleep, then. Joanna says, trying. Oh, she's trying.
So, how long are you staying in Easthaven?
Oh.
A few days only, and then we're heading out into the wastes.
Oh, what are you looking for in the wastes?
Do you believe in prophecy?
I would if it wasn't about me.
That's how I feel about it, too. We were told a legend by a seer who then died, telling us that we had to head north. But since then, everything's gone terribly wrong.
Well, it just sounds like you truly are a hero, then. An adventurer. Things rarely go well for heroes and adventurers. Well, I'm sorry that it's been so rough, but seeing you and your group last night, especially that high elf, you guys fought with confidence.
I think you inspired him, frankly. I've never seen him act like that before, but something about your charging in just woke something up in him. Do you want some food? I've got a second plate
Yeah, two
here.
trouts come down on the table and says, "Oh yes, thank you so much."
Joanna's like wringing her hands together visibly over the table, like she is not good.
Maybe it was foolish of me to charge in, but I truly believed that we would be okay. I mean, there were 7 of us and 4 of them. I'm honestly surprised that young guard held himself so well.
He's going to have a charmed life here in town for the next little while, I think.
I agree. So, are you here why I think you're here?
Joanna blushes, which you can't see because she's a satyr and she has hair. But she goes, I think we understand each other, yes.
The adventures, then, outside of Icewind Dale proper, the 10 towns. You wanted to hear what I know. I knew it. You have a fire in you that burns and yearns for adventure.
Yeah. Yearns for adventure.
And you. Kiss him.
Sha-la-la-la-la, my oh my. Sorry.
Is that really a chapter 2 thing? Well, when you came here, did you see them burning that wizard?
I did.
Do you know why they killed him?
A sacrifice to a real.
That was the punishment. But do you know the reason why Indra did it?
I don't know.
Well, apparently he tried to hire some 10-towners to help him find a buried tower. Then he killed them to keep the tower's location a secret. However, I was able to find the coordinates from one of the survivors before he killed them. He was quite loud at the bar. Spoke to me. I have a very disarming personality when it comes to speaking to people.
That is very true.
I think, Jennifer, you and I could have a very good arrangement here. I've often dreamt about exploring outside of 10 towns, but I don't have the will or courage or ability to do it. maybe you can tell me, come back to Easthaven, and tell me of the things you discover outside of 10 Towns proper, and in exchange, we can have a drink, eat some trout, and maybe I'll give you another thing to seek out if you're still looking.
That sounds excellent. Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well,
I would love to know the coordinates.
he will tell you them then. Let me just go to the map. Is there anything you want to talk to him about, or did you want to invite him to the
Bathhouse?
Ooh.
Where we're all
Joanna will definitely stammer a way into explaining that because of his heroics and involvement, he should be given some of the benefits of the town too, and join the group at the bathhouse since the mayor's inviting them all.
I'll be there. Me and the speaker have a good relationship. I've been at that bathhouse often. You are going to have a wonderful time. All right. Do you guys want to fast forward to the bathhouse?
Yes, please.
Just
If there's
before
nothing
that
that
happens, though, after he leaves, Joanna's going to put her head down on the table and groan, and then she's going to say into the table, "Yes, courage and will. I've definitely got both of those."
Mike, you were going to ask something?
Yeah, as long as nothing happens while if I'm out hunting, I'm not going far, but
No, I'm not going to.
Do
I
you
won't give you any scary encounters.
Do you take the Panthers with you?
oh yes,
As you guys can see, east of Caer Konig, this is the coordinates for the tower.
Sweet.
oh whoa.
Oh,
Sorry,
unfair.
can you ping that again?
East of Caer
Easthaven?
Konig.
East of Caer Konig? Oh, there it is. Ooh.
Here.
Diamond.
Oh, there we go.
Ah.
That's cool. Yeah,
Oh
and
my God.
I assume that I'm sort of doing it as just my regular job, so I don't know if there's any chart or anything for how much that would pay or whatever, but I wouldn't worry about it right now. We can talk about that after.
Sure. I think they pay on a week-like basis for that.
Yeah, they usually do, so yeah.
All right. As you guys get to the bathhouse, as you step in through the stone archways, you guys each have there's places for you to undress and get some nice warm towels, which lead into the steamy center of the bathhouse. Whereas you get in, the speaker and Sidon or whatever his fucking name is, I already forgot it.
Scython.
Are already there inside.
What color is Scython?
White.
I think it's just red.
Can't just fucking ask that about.
I mean, you can see it, so...
Nathan, I think in the bar there was a white dragonborn behind the.
Yeah, the dragon.
Oh, right, he's a tiefling. Right.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
As
Bathe.
Fagin undresses, it becomes apparent that he has a large, mangy-looking rodent with him now that he's acquired.
I thought you were gonna say he's smooth like a Ken doll.
he's This rodent is about the size of a small cat. And it's just gonna like nestle into his pile of clothes as he undresses.
I'm going to
It's so
sit
square.
in the pool.
Yeah,
hot
little,
tub,
yeah, it's a
whatever.
large like little pool.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm gonna sit in the pool and just watch what I assume is going to be such a pissing contest.
Probably not wrong.
Ennui is going to wait until the area is vacant, and he'll address
Oh, Christ.
embarrassed. And when he comes out to the pool, he'll have a towel over the scars that run the length of the left side of his body where his siblings held him in the fire as a child.
The speaker says once all's inside, you guys are probably sick and tired. Although it's good, sick and tired of the mead out of good mead. Well, tonight, we have some very fancy wine for everybody.
Ooh.
So why don't we drink? Food will be coming, not knucklehead trout. Let's drink, let's eat, and let's get drunk and celebrate.
I'm picturing that's how Nocta goes into the water.
The Vega bus is coming, and everybody's running. Sorry, I don't know why. For some reason, when I hear drunk and partying, all that comes into my head is the fucking Vanga bus.
The Vanga bus.
The Vanga bus is coming.
As you guys are drinking, he asks, is there anything you want to know? About Easthaven, about Icewind Dale, about anything?
Why do you sacrifice people to Ariel?
Each town has taken their own way of attempting to fix the Rime. Some use gold, some use food, and some use people. In Easthaven, you might not know this, but we kind of have a policy formed around that one person's past doesn't make them wrong. So in turn, a lot of people that come here are criminals. A vast portion of our population are, who have been shunned and turned away by other towns and 10 towns, and with nowhere to go, they come to Easthaven and work on reforming themselves without facing punishment. However, when people break the law here in Easthaven, punishment must come. And a lot of criminals are pretty quick, especially once they have seen such community-built respect, are quick to find a necessary punishment. So, as speaker, I was told as it was before me, and as I'm going to continue it in my stead, that we're not dumb enough to burn food like some of the other towns, and money is valued more than life when it comes to punishing criminals.
You've got all the food you could ever want now, though.
Yes, but it's just tradition.
Fiddler on the Roof music starts playing.
We don't just draw names out of a hat like other towns do. We only burn murderers, and others of the like.
I'm gonna
Blair.
stretch and put an arm around Blair, and say, and what else would happen to those criminals otherwise? I see no reason why you shouldn't. It seems very merciful in a sense. There are worse ways to die.
Some even give themselves to Ariel. Some come to my door and say, light me up next. I wish to beat the Rime. And who am I to say no?
That's on seasonal depression.
Does it count as seasonal when there's only this season?
There's only one season? Yeah. Then it's just depression.
I'm gonna look over and be like, Jennifer, because you said my name.
It's not just tradition. Most places didn't burn food or people or money to a reel before the rime came. It's also desperation. People don't have any other outlet. Sometimes you do everything you can just to try anything to see if it would work. And can you imagine how happy the people of this town would be, the families of those people who have gone away, if tomorrow the rime cleared? I'm not saying it's good or right. I'm just saying, what else can they do?
She's gonna like stare at you like right in the eyes for a little bit and be like, "The dark doesn't bother those who prefer to stay to the shadows."
Joanna, who is nothing but a rippling mass of high constitution and strength and all the scars from every single time she's nearly died with you, says, I understand. I'm trying desperately in my own way, but not everyone can do what we do.
Sidon picks up his glass and says, I'll cheers to that.
Blush! Take one of the cups.
I'm gonna continue staring at her and just give her one of like these.
And Jennifer very openly is just like, and like almost pulls the Fagin arm and then just rests her hand on it, leans against the side of the tub.
Amazing.
Do you guys want to ask anything else? Do any more role play, or should we just party the night away and wake up in the morning?
It doesn't need to be role played, but at some point, Enui's just going to ask, essentially, for a map of the world as she knows it.
As who knows it?
Yeah, she knows, like a map of wherever
As the speaker knows it?
Yeah.
Oh, the speaker's a guy.
Sorry, the speaker. A map of the town says he knows it.
Of Icewind Dale?
Of the world.
Sure.
Yeah.
I can see if we have one in our archives tomorrow.
Appreciated. Thank you.
It might not be too up to date. A lot of people don't chart the globe and then choose, you know what? I'm going to come back to Icewind Dale.
I assure you, my kingdom will be on there if it means to be.
Sidon, that says, what's your kingdom?
Knocked his head like whiplashes.
Perhaps this is a conversation best held in private. I prefer not to confer in public. And Ennui is going to try and speedily leave the bathhouse, kind of shielding his left side from the rest of the party.
He's very haunted. I'm sorry. He's not meaning to be rude.
Sidon kind of just like, his eyes thin as he kind of thinks it over.
In the silence, I'll lean into Blair and just whisper in her ear, "Him, really?"
Twice in one night.
Do we all hear that? Like, is that a really quiet whisper or a...
It is a bathhouse, so it echoes. Do you want to make a stealth check to see how your whisper is?
I'll make it, but I'm not really trying to be stealthy. It's
Let's do it
more
at
just
disadvantage
like...
then.
I mean, I already have disadvantage on stealth checks. I guess I'm not wearing my armor, so...
Oh.
Yeah, you hear. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I will then say loudly, and he is also a brave and kind soul, despite what people may think of him. He gave his arm to a reel, trying to save 10 towns, and he has nearly died many times trying to do what's right. I used to think he was a fool, but I realized that he may not be the most knowledgeable of our ways, but he will not stop trying until someone kills him.
I'm gonna turn to the two of them and I'm gonna be like, you and you. And I'm gonna point at Noct on the other side. And you, because I know you have the same thoughts. I didn't know anything about him. I was drunk.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was just talking about our friend. You know,
I-
our companion. I don't judge anything you've done.
Right.
Do you know what the definition of insanity is?
Are you talking to me or Joanna?
I'm talking to Jennifer.
It's when someone goes out walking among the snows and comes back changed. Anybody knows this who's lived in 10 towns.
It's
The Rime
doing
madness.
the same thing over and over again, but expecting different results.
God, I love.
You mean like you coming back here to follow Blair after she ran away from you?
Oh! Nocta's gonna
I'm
pour
starting to
himself
like
another
this group
glass
more
of
and
wine
more.
and just kick back.
I'm gonna move over to Nocta
I
and
am-
just
I am
both
also-
sit there with our wine.
I am also there drinking wine and watching this.
Because like Nocta loves Ennui. He's just very broken. He's not mad at. Well, he's mad at him, but like.
As Blair moves out from under my arm, I'll just cross my hands together and like lean forward on my knees. As far as I'm aware, she did not run away from me. She ran away from some responsibility, but that is easily forgiven.
The speaker.
Well, that's good.
The speaker chuckles and says, "How do they always have such interesting stories?" Sidon replies, just shrugs and says, "It's their gift and their curse."
Not wrong.
Here to that, and then I clink glasses with Scython.
Shall
And
we drink the night away?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
The next morning, you guys are woken up by a rapid beating, knocking on your doors.
Oh shit.
Are we back in the inn?
You're back at the inn.
Okay, cool. How hungover am I?
Pretty hungover.
Okay. This is
is
more for my own good than anything else.
Ennui's probably
Yeah,
the least
okay.
hungover because he left.
Also, I don't drink, but
And,
yes.
and Jennifer doesn't drink, yeah.
Blair
She
spent
just
half her
drank
life
hot bath
hungover.
water and got really sick.
Oh yeah, she dumped it out and then like filled it with the foamy part of the water, thinking people would be unable to see it, and is like drinking soap all night.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just open the door and be like, yes.
The speaker needs to speak to all of you immediately. It's an emergency.
Give me a moment to gather my people.
My people.
Jennifer, are we still bunkmates? Yeah.
I assume so.
Excellent.
Also, like, we gotta don our armor.
And,
Yeah,
and
we
by
do.
the way, Blair, Jennifer would have told you she really doesn't judge you for anything with ennui. She's just really tired of Fagin constantly undercutting him.
It's fair.
Yeah, Ennui will just like he'll just go from like door to door and be like, the speaker needs to speak with us immediately. And if someone doesn't answer in like 30 seconds, he'll open the door.
Yeah, I'm getting up. I need
As-
water.
As I'm hungover putting on my armor, I'm going to turn to Jennifer and be like, why are you in here and not in the bed of another sexy tiefling?
Not all of us look great when we're wandering around the wastes, okay? Gesturing to your leather bodysuit, just like, not all of us can pull that, okay? I didn't know what I was doing. I tried, but I tried to talk to him at the end of the bath, but my throat was full of bubbles and it felt so raw, and it was awful, okay? I think he thinks that I ate a toad.
I'll after hearing that this speaker needs to speak to us, Ennui is going to go to his room and put on his fancy clothes that he has.
Oh, fancy clothes.
I'm just putting on my leather armor and
It
leaving.
sounds like an emergency. I think we should just go in our.
It's easier to put
Now.
on than armor if you think
Okay.
about it. Doffing armor takes
Okay.
longer.
Okay,
than putting
let's
on
just
fancy
go.
clothes.
We're there.
As you
Yeah,
guys
there now.
get to the town hall, the squire or page who sent to get you does not lead you to the speaker's office or to Captain Imdra's room. He takes you into the side door, and as you step in, a good chunk of the shattered Chardonnay has been cleaned up. But as you step in, there's a heavy echoing sound from deeper in the town hall of just metal banging on metal. The page leads you downstairs, and the metal banging gets louder. As you guys get to the bottom floor, you see Imdra and the speaker looking in. Sorry, you see Imdra and the speaker watching one of the guardsmen with a hammer attempting to break the lock off of the prison cell where 6 guards are trapped inside. The speaker turns to you, and with just hungover fear in his eyes, he says, "Someone stole the cauldron." And we're going to end this episode here.
God damn it.